One sunny afternoon, Aunty Clara was busy baking her famous apple pies in her cozy little kitchen. She had just placed a fresh batch of pies on the windowsill to cool, when suddenly she heard a strange noise outside. It was a quiet rustling sound that made her stop in her tracks. Aunty Clara peeked out the window and gasped. There, creeping through her garden, was a suspicious figure dressed in black, tiptoeing towards the pies. But Aunty Clara wasn't alone in her little house. Her trusty Dalmatian dog, Spotty, was always by her side, especially when it came to guarding her delicious baked treats. Spotty was a smart and playful dog with a coat covered in black spots, making him look like he had little polka dots all over. "Spotty, did you hear that?" Aunty Clara whispered. Spotty's ears perked up. His sharp eyes locked on the thief, who was getting closer and closer to the window. Without a second thought, Spotty knew it was time for action. The sneaky thief reached out his hand to grab one of the pies, but just as his fingers were about to touch the crust, Spotty sprang into action. With a loud bark, he dashed out of the kitchen door like a bolt of lightning. "Woof, woof!" Spotty barked, racing towards the thief, his tail wagging fiercely but with determination. The thief, startled by the sudden noise, froze in his tracks. He had not expected a dog to come charging at him. He tried to run, but Spotty was too quick. In an instant, the Dalmatian circled the thief, barking and nudging him away from the pies. Aunty Clara came running outside, waving her rolling pin in the air. "You stop right there!" she shouted. The thief, scared out of his wits, tried to make a run for it, but Spotty was too clever. He jumped in front of the thief, barking loudly and cutting off every escape route. The thief tripped over a garden gnome and fell flat on his face, right into a patch of mud. By the time the local policeman arrived, the thief was sitting in the mud, defeated, while Spotty sat proudly beside him, wagging his tail like he had just won a prize. "Good job, Spotty," Aunty Clara said, patting him on the head. "You saved the pies." The policeman took the thief away, and Aunty Clara rewarded Spotty with a big slice of pie, his favorite treat. From that day on, Spotty was known as the bravest dog in town, and no one ever dared to steal Aunty Clara's pies again. And every time Aunty Clara baked a new batch of pies, Spotty was right there, standing guard with his spotted coat and his loyal heart.